Welcome. You with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter. Read from the fall of America. You get what I'm saying? We're entering chapter 30. And the title heavy. The title very heavy. She had become a habitation of devils. And this is Revelation 18:2. It talks about Babylon in Revelations 18:2. You get what I'm saying? And like I said in the last reading, you know what I mean? I don't see America being Babylon. I just don't. I don't really see it that way. I get we are a country built by Jews. You get what I'm saying? I get that because if you really look at Babylon in the Bible, it tells you, you know what I mean, it was Jews there, Israelites there, and they were sided. It was the Palestinians and another. It was two Jewish cultures in disagreement going against each other. You got what I'm saying? Okay, this country was founded with Jewish money. This country was founded with European money. You get what I'm saying? But I don't see this country as Babylon. I don't see the freedom that is given in this country any different than the freedom given in any other country. Okay, maybe we cannot smoke marijuana in Asia, but you can go over there and do all the heroin you want. You can go over there and do all that you want. The same thing with Europe. You can go in the red light district, smoke all the weed you want, smoke all the heroin you want, smoke all the coke you want. Long as you do it in the red light district, you can't come out of Amsterdam. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Cool, fine. This whole rock is Babylon. This whole rock is filth in every country, in every continent. You get it? I ain't gonna stay in too long in this intro. I'm gonna get into this reading. And like I said, once again, we in chapter 30. The title is She Had Become the Habitation of Devils. You get what I'm saying? Alright, this is America, the glory of the world in wealth, sport, and play with her merchant ships plouging the high seas, carrying her costly merchandise throughout the population of the nations of the earth. The ships of America can be seen everywhere, in every port of the nations of earth. Her great navy is built to command the high seas. Her decks are mounted with great bristling rifle-barreled guns. The decks of her ships are covered with planes with which to carry deadly bomb shells to pour on other nations who dare now to reject her entrance into their waters. The writer foresaw America threatening and daring the nations to disobey her order to allow her entrance. America's Navy planes fly high in the air with their deadly bombs held ready to drop on the towns and cities of other nations who dare to attack her. Yeah, come on now. After Pearl Harbor, America got real forceful in the things they need to find out. I don't blame them. You get what I'm saying? I don't blame them. This is a melting pot. We do not reject foreigners in our country. We don't. It takes some mess, some mess, for them to put a foreigner out of this country. You get what I'm saying? So after Pearl Harbor, yeah, yes I will. I will nuke you if you sneeze on my country. You get me? I will nuke you. Point blank period. You understand? And I'm gonna say this to you like this, you know what I mean? When you're in ties with another country, then you're gonna manipulate the country that who you are in ties with. You get what I'm saying? You're doing it for them to manipulate the people of this country to go against this country. You understand what I'm saying? So that right there is some BS to me. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, I believe this man wrote this book as a self-help tool to understand what's going on and who's doing what. You feel what I'm saying? Let's present that again to you. Like I said, you know what I mean? It should be titled The Spook That Sat at the Islamic Door, if you ask me. You feel what I'm saying? For real, for real. That's going on, proceed. The sky over America is shadowed with thousands of planes, but yet the grievous destruction awaits America. America sent planes flying on out into space by means of the most modern rockets designed for space travel. At home, America's country is as the prophet foresaw and prophesied of it. America is covered with planes, and an army is standing ready to stop inside rebellion. The prophet who foresaw all of this readiness and preparation for the world showdown of military might says, woe to the land shadowing the wings. America takes a look around the dead piece of our earth, the moon. She wants to see if they can do her harm. America takes a look at Venus and Mars to see if there are signs of any gods on these planets who are capable of warring with her. America boasts of her ability to kill the civilization of Earth 3 times over and have an army left to attack anywhere else that an enemy may rise up against her. Now let me explain that to you right here. You got me? America, NASA, I don't want to say project because it's not a project, but the NASA facility, the NASA infrastructure of this country is there to explore the outer space, honestly, for another space travel, for to see if we could live on another planet, to find more resources that we need on this planet. You understand what I'm saying? That find resources that we need on this planet. You must understand it. You got what I'm saying? This planet is like your body. You get me? Like the makeup of your body. It gets to a point and you get to a certain age, your body stops producing the natural things that keep you alive. You get what I'm saying? The natural things that your body produces to keep you alive and healthy. You get what I'm saying? As a kid, you don't need no vitamins. Come on now. How many of you kids really was taking vitamins when you was a child? How many? I bet there's more people that won't take them than it was. But in your 50s and your 60s, you take them, right? You take them. Some of you kids give it to your grandparents. You feel what I'm saying? Give those vitamins to your grandparents. So I say this to you once again, the way I see it, the way I process it, NASA is out there in space trying to find another planet that is livable, trying to find natural resources that we could bring back to this earth and use. Let's keep proceeding. Nebuchadnezzar and Belshazzar, who were the world rulers of their day and time, made great boasts. Pharaoh also made great mock of Allah, Jehovah, and his power to attack Pharaoh. In the Holy Quran, Pharaoh said to Moses concerning Allah, the Lord of the worlds, chapter 20:49, who is your Lord, O Moses? Pharaoh said to his slave Moses in words to say, you take another God besides me. Holy Quran, chapter 27:1. So I, Pharaoh, shall cut off your hands and feet on opposite sides. But Israel took another God, Allah, Jehovah, besides Pharaoh, and they did not lose their hands and feet on opposite sides. So now, what are you telling me, Moses? Peep this out now. So what are you telling me, Moses was a Muslim? Come on now, do I read this to you again? Because my time is kind of short. I know I'm at 10 minutes. My time is, I think I got about 5 more minutes. So what you telling me, Moses was a Muslim, right? So what you're telling me, Jesus comes from the Moses bloodline, from the Abraham bloodline, from the Adam and Eve bloodline. So you're telling me the Jews are Muslims, right? Right? Is this what Elijah Muhammad just pointed out? Huh? Then I think I'm kind of accurate in what I said a couple of readings ago. You get me? You understand? You get it? You get it? And I ain't gonna say no more. I want you to go back into my readings and get what I said that adds up to what this man just said right here. You understand? I told you, Farrakhan, I'm gonna get you. Believe me, I'm gonna get you. The people cry about death and destruction playing havoc over America, but they never cry about the evil that they are committing and which is the cause of this destruction coming into her borders, bringing floods, rain, ice, hail, and earthquakes daily and nightly somewhere on the surface of the land of America. The Bible refers to America by the name Babylon and teaches us Revelation 18:2. Babylon the Great is falling and has become the habitations of devils and the hole of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. This is true for America, has accepted immigrants of the most evil and lewd character from Europe. America has filled her country with evil and indecency, and there is no good in the works of America. America hates the doers of good and seeks to destroy them. This is the cause of the fall of America. Let's go on in this part of this chapter, read right there. And I just say this to you once again, you know what I mean? You're not going to tell me that Moses didn't take the good from out of Kemet and brought it into Canaan, and what was already in Canaan was transformed into Christianity, was transformed into Baptist, was transformed into Christianity, and was transformed into Baptist, and then came Islam. You can't tell me it ain't happened that way. And to tell me that back in those days, Moses was a Muslim, then why is it that Muhammad, you get me? Muhammad had to come outside of Africa and get the teachings of Islam and then bring it back in there. You get me? Moses, they still had Jews in Africa. Free. You get what I'm saying? After that happened with Ramses, you think Jews ain't ushered back into Africa? Huh? Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up and y'all better understand this. If you can't read and write, then you can be fooled. If you can't read and write, then you stupid. Because those the people they're looking for out here. Those that can't read and write, because all you can do is follow. You're not a leader. You are told what to do. You understand what I'm saying? You are told this is correct. You are told this is wrong. Now, how many of y'all out here that are Muslims, especially in this African community, you know what I mean? How many of y'all out here are Muslim deny Jesus Christ? I'm going to say it to you once again. For you women, if you can get down on your knees and suck a dick, you can repent. For you men, if you can get down on your knees and eat a vagina, then you can repent. Look, you've been with the nasty pastor. I'm out and I love you.